Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube video. I'm Kelly and this is Lucy. Today we're going to be making Halloween jewelry. I'm going to be making a Halloween necklace, a ring, and some earrings, so stay tuned, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and let's get started. So the first piece I want to show you how to make today is the spider necklace. I have a spider that I have dangling from a spider web. What you're going to need here are some brass filigree pieces. These are brass and they have been already darkened in the process before I bought them. But if you couldn't find something that was dark, you could also paint it black. Brass is actually really easy to paint and it turns out really well. I have some other videos on that you can watch. So here's the filigree piece, that's my spider web, and I've just dangled a small chain. You can make the chain as long as you want. And then I've attached my brass spider. So I'm going to show you the things that you're going to need to make this. I have my cutters here, and then I have some chain nose pliers, straight nose pliers, and some bent nose pliers. I like to have all those on hand. This is actually my favorite one if you can find something like this. It's got a nice thick handle. It's not springing back like it used to. I guess in the move it got kind of rusted, but there it goes. I might try to fix it if I can, but these, they should spring right back, and if they don't, oh boy. So anyway, that's what you're going to need there. You're also going to need some chain. I have pulled out some different types of chain to show you. I've got a little bit of a thicker chain right here that, depending on the look that you're going for, this would also work. And I have, reach over here and get this chain, which is just more of a brass. It's not black like the other ones are, or gunmetal. To me, the gunmetal or some type of a black chain would be best for this project. I also have your spider or your bug of choice. And it just comes looking like that. And I also have a beetle that we could incorporate that as well. And I have an octopus here, and you could do that. That looks kind of scary as well. And with the octopus, you could either dangle it from here and here with the chain, or you could attach it to a brass solid background like this and put it on a pendant. I think that would look really nice. Let me see if you can see that on the camera. So the first thing I've done is I've decided what chain I wanted to use, and I've cut the chain into 2 equal lengths. I do have another video about cutting chain and some tips on that if you want to watch that, but I just try to lay it out so that it's as even as possible, and then try to cut it as even as possible. You don't need to count the lengths or anything like that. I've gone ahead and attached my a lobster clasp here. Hold that up so you guys can see that. And the way you attach the clasps is just with a little tiny jump ring right there attached to the chain. I'm going to show you how to do a jump ring in just a minute. So basically your necklace will close up right here. Once we're going to put another jump ring on the end of the chain just to make it easier to close. So let's go ahead and do that next. So I'm going to take my jump ring here, and I'm going to find the end of my chain, loop that in like so, and then go ahead and close up my jump ring nice and tight. So the next thing you want to do is attach your spider web to your necklace chain, finding a place on the filigree. Your filigree might look different than this. I'll put some links where you can find some of these materials if you can't find something at your craft store. I think you can find something like this at Michael's or Joann's, I think, and you can also find it online. And like I said, I'll put some links. But you can see there's a hole right here and there's a hole right here. There's also a hole in the center, but since we're going to use 2 different parts of the chain, we want it equal on both sides. I've gone ahead and attached my dangle part of my chain. I've just decided how long I want my spider web to be, or the dangle part of the spider web, and I've attached that chain with the jump ring right here. So the easiest part of this is attaching the jump rings. I've got a jump ring right here. I've already opened it. I'm going to put this right through this hole right here. Oops, I said it's easy. There we go. And then while you're holding on to that, I hold it like this. Find the end of your chain and just loop it right in there. So everything's attached. See if you can see everything's attached, and I'm just going to close up the jump ring carefully. So again, when you're closing your jump rings, if you have a really nice quality jump ring, you will hear a little click when you get it, when you rock it back and forth to close it gently. All right, so that chain is attached on this side. Let's attach the other side. Your jump ring. You could go and do the chain first. That actually might be a little bit easier. And then, let's see, let's make sure I have this right. There is a front and a back to this filigree, so I want to make sure I have the front, which is right there. And get it in the right hole. There we go. Okay, and let me just check it. Yep, it looks good. So we have the necklace is coming together. We're just going to attach our spider. My spider didn't come with a hole at the top. I had to drill a hole right in its little head. So right in between the eyes, you can drill or you can hole punch if you have a hole puncher. If you don't have that, and hopefully you'll get another spider, any kind of a pendant spider would also work. And that would be easy because those either come with a jump ring already attached or a hole. So here's my guy here, and hopefully you can see that. And let's just attach him. Okay, I've opened my jump ring on my spider, and I just kind of hold it like that. So I have, in one hand I have my pliers with the jump ring open, so I can thread the end of this chain, hopefully really easily, right into the end of the jump ring, and it went. So we're going to carefully close up the jump ring. And you are good to go. So, all right, spider got caught in a spider web. And you are all set. And like I said, you could have some fun with this, and you could paint it orange and black, or just paint it darker black. That would be really cute too. Kind of like the idea of orange and black. I might do that next year. Anyway, so that's the necklace, and now let's move on to earrings. So I'm going to make some really simple earrings to show you. Anything black, kind of scary looking for Halloween would work. These are actually, they look like doves. They remind me of crows. They're just these black birds. If you could find bats, that would be ideal. You could even make something out of polymer clay, which I'm not going to do on this video, but I do have a polymer clay video coming up for Christmas. So I'm going to take your ear wire, which I already have right here. This is a gunmetal silver, so something like that would work. I wouldn't use, you could use like a shiny silver. I don't think gold would work as well. I mean, if you're really, really a gold person, you could do that. But what you want to do is you want to open this part right here, and then you want to look and see, how is this going to go in your ear? This is going to go in your ear like this, okay? And this part of the loop is going back. So what I want to do is I want to find the front part of my charm. There's a front and a back, and you're just going to loop this just like so. Okay, so it's going to go in your ear just like that. And then you want to just carefully close up the end of this. These have a decorative little tiny bead right there, so you want to make sure that's out of the way when you close it up. I don't think you can pinch these with your hand. Sometimes you can. Oh, actually it's letting me, but you want to get in there with the pliers and get them closed really, really good. So I've just pinched those up with some pliers very carefully, and there you go. So the last thing I wanted to give you an idea for about what to make for some Halloween jewelry is a spider ring. Everyone loves a spider ring. So I found, again, I'm taking my same brass spider in this rusty black color. This one does not have a hole punched in it. And I have a base of a ring, which is also brass, right here. And what I'm going to do is with some E6000 glue, I'm going to glue him right on like so and let it sit at least for 24 hours. And then I will have a really cute festive spider ring. So the very last idea I have for you is a bat necklace. So I have this cute bat brass piece that's just like a brass stamping charm. It does not have any holes in it. So what I would want to do is punch a hole. I would do it right here and right here. And then just like we did with our spider web, I would attach the chain. I would cut chain on each side to go right like so. Okay, I just wanted to show you the metal hole punch that I found. This is a really nice one. It's by the Bead Buddy, beadbuddy.net. I did buy it from another supplier. I didn't go to that direct website, so I don't know much about that, but I do know that this is a fantastic metal hole punch. I've had others before, and it didn't do as well as this one does. There are two sides. This is a thicker hole that's going to make a wider hole. As you can see, this is thicker on the bottom right there, and this is the thinner hole, the smaller diameter hole right there, and that's the one we're going to use for our bat. So the first thing you want to do is line up your bat wing. I would put it right about there, maybe right about there. I'm going to show you a different angle, or maybe like right about in the middle right here, right there. And then I'm going to tighten this down. It may not be perfect, and then I'm going to tighten this down. And I heard it punch through. And there's our hole right there. That looks even with the other side right there. You can actually hear this one punch through like I heard the other side. And here we go. Hopefully it's even. Oh, and there comes all the extra pieces of metal you can see right here. And voila. And then you have your bat necklace, your spider necklace, and some type of a crow or scary bird earring. I hope you like these ideas in this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to see you on the next video. And happy Halloween, everyone. Bye-bye.